Good afternoon, everyone. Listen, I thought I'd come to you on this afternoon to say, listen, are we truly being disciples? Are we truly being disciples of Christ? Are we truly being commissioned and being obedient to what God has called us to do? Are we truly being sold out to God? Do we still have the fight to finish what we started? Do we still have the faith to finish what God told us to do? Because see, none of this stuff was never about us. None of the titles and the positions and whatever you want to say, none of this stuff was never about us. But it's about him and his work. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, so you and I can have the right. Listen, it's our job to go teach and preach the gospel. It's our job. Listen, and I was reminded today that and I was reading in the books Acts, in the chapter books Acts or whatever, and I got to thinking about this thing where Peter didn't want to go because it was unlawful, for the Jews and the Gentiles to mix and mingle. So God had to give him a vision. He's on this fast and God had to give him a vision. And not only he gives him a vision, but he gives Cornelius a vision. Because Cornelius is on this fast too. So God gives them a vision that they gonna mix and mingle. God gives them a vision that they gonna work together to do his work. See, oftentimes we have made this stuff about us and what we want, who we don't want to mix and mingle with, who we don't want to tell about the gospel. And the thing about it that I learned even the more in the Bible is that it's not that the Gentiles didn't want the word of God, but nobody took the time to teach them. So have you thought about this? It's not that the people that may be in the streets, that may be on the corners, that may be in the clubs don't want the word of God, but who's taking the time to give it to them? Who's going to meet them where they at to give it to them? Who's going to be the ones to say, I'll be sold out to give it to them? Maybe they looking for you. Maybe you are it. But sometimes we get so stuck in our own selfish ways and selfish things of gaining what we want to gain till we forget what we're supposed to be doing. See, it was never supposed to be about us. But what about that lost boy out there? What about that lost little girl out there? Or what about that lost young woman out there? Or that lost young man out there that needs God, that needs to know that God still loves them? What about them? What about that one that may be ready to kill herself? Because see, you may be the one that's going to deliver him. You're it. Y'all, let's not forget to finish the fight and keep the faith and go out and disciples in this season. We still got work to do. And I pray you all be blessed.